We are live. What's going on, everybody? How's everyone doing? Welcome. What's good? We are back for another episode, another show. It's the Roszko Show. How's everyone doing tonight? We have an awesome live tonight. We have a guest that's going to be coming through real quick. And we're going to be talking about some kicks, sneaker rumors, the whole 9 yards. You know how we do it over here. But how's everyone going? Hey, Joshua, what's up, man? Ricky, what's good? Roy, you're back. What's up, Roy? You guys hear me all good? We're good? TJ is the best. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to have a conversation with her and talk about, sneakers, especially women's sneakers. I think it's going to be a good episode, man. It's going to be fun. It's going to be something different. And I'm excited. I know she's a big Nike, so we got a little bit of a rivalry here. We got a little bit of Adidas versus Nike tonight. Should be fun. It should be definitely fun. What's good, Aaron? Dan, what's up, man? Yeah, so this week, I just want to make some announcements before we get her in here. Union 4's the fire on feet. You think so? I don't know. They're definitely going to be everyone's going to be going for them for sure, though. They're definitely going to be a sneaker that everyone's going to flip on. So this week, what we have is we're doing a live cop. The live cops for this week, we're going to be going for the Ultra Boost 4Ds that are on the Adidas app as of right now. Those are dropping this Thursday, so we will have a live stream for that. And then we also will have a live stream or live cop for those Jordan 1s on Friday. This week's kind of slow. It's not really too much crazy going on this week. And then we're hitting the ground running next week. Next week we're hitting the ground running. So we have talks with TJ coming on tonight. We also we're working. We might be having Yeezy Platee, if I'm saying that correctly. It's an Instagram account. It's pretty famous. It's a Yeezy Instagram account. We might be getting them on Thursday first. And then next week on Tuesday, we have confirmed that Seth Fowler will be joining us here on the Roszko Show next Tuesday. So we got a lot in store, a lot of stuff coming on here. But we're going to go and get TJ on real quick. We send the link and then we'll start it. If anybody's got any questions that you want to ask her, get them ready. But let me see if I can get her in here now. 350 V2 Zion or Linen? Zion, man. Come on, man. Zion. Gmail. Get Brad Hall next. Hey, you guys reach out, man. You guys helped me out with Banana last time. If you guys want to reach out, send DMs. Tell them to come on the Roszko Show. That's how it works, man. Some of them they don't trust me. They don't be answering my DMs. But if you guys spam them enough, they'll see it. They'll see it for sure. You guys can tell her she must wear Booster in the show. You tell her that. It might not go well. It might not go too well. Seth is one of the few big YouTubers I mess with. Yeah, he's coming on Tuesday, so you don't want to miss that one out for sure. Put that in your calendar. Have it already. Set your reminder. He'll be on Tuesday. We got tons of questions that we can ask him for sure. Really, Zion the best, even with the messed up QC. Mine's fine. There's no QC issues. If you're talking about how they look different, that was planned. That's why it comes with a card. Each card tells you that they are going to be different. And that was the whole thing with them. I know a lot. I think it just made everyone super confused. But yeah, all the bottoms are different. The knit pattern's different, but it's supposed to be like that. Big releases next week. Yes, we have Israel next week. We got Israel next week, and we're hitting the ground running, man. Hitting the ground running. But there's a couple other. I can't remember off the top of my head, but there's a few big that are coming out next week. What time will the Israel release on the 22nd? I think it's counting down till about 9 a.m. 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll see. We'll see. Zebra would be. Oh, you think Zebra's the best? Yeah, that's different. We're talking about recently, right? He gave me 2 options. I had a house in Morale Park. Cool. I have no idea where that is. But yeah, if you just joined too, smash that like button. See if we can get up to 50 likes real quick. If you're new in here, also hit that subscribe button. Roszko, what is better, Zebra or Zion? Zebra. Zebra's a classic, bro. You tripping. Personally, you're not feeling the P yellow stripe on the Israels. It's all right. We'll have to see him. I got to see him in hand, though. They're definitely worth going for. Everything nowadays is super worth going for because you're not going to get anything. You know, there's no pick and choose anymore. You kind of have to go for everything and hopefully you hit. Azrael's best 350 this year. You think so? We'll see. They're definitely up there with the Zions. They'll be out next month. Kith Coca-Cola. Every year I go for the Kith Coca-Cola stuff and I get it and I never wear it. I don't know, man. I come to a point where I just don't want to be a billboard for Coca-Cola soda. I don't know. I think I'm kind of over that wave. Oh yeah, congrats on the Zen Gray Yeezys. Roszko, quality on that pair is insane. That's why I went for them, bro. That's why I had to cop them for sure. Oh, we got Soul Premise. What up? I'll have to send you a DM later. I got an idea. But I'll hit you up later. No Retro 5 Fresh Prince? Probably not. Man, what do you think? I can't go for everything, man. We'll see, though. I don't know. We'll see. Are you getting the AJ5 Bel Airs? A lot of people ask me that. I don't know, man. I don't know. There's a lot of heat, bro. I mean, next week you got 700 V3s and you got Union 4s. I'm not gonna. Most likely, there's an odd that there's a good chance I'm not gonna hit both of them for retail. So please tell JJ to wear her boost. I doubt that's gonna happen. But yeah, then September's stacked, man. September you got 2 pairs of Quantums. You got 3 80s. So we'll see what's going on. But we're gonna get TJ in here real quick. Let's send the link. Message sent. Let's see if we can get in here. Shoes are expensive. They add up. For sure. But it should be fun. That's why it's like, can't go over everything, and then everything's going to be, trust me, the next few weeks is going to be nuts for releases. Absolutely nuts. Israel 350 V2, 700 V3, Union 4s, and there's a few others, too, that's in there that I'm sure, I mean, those dunks? You got those dunks next week, too. The Samba dunks. Don't forget about those either. So Quantum restock in September, Utility Black in November, Bread in December, yes. And there'll probably be a few more. Obviously, there'll be a few more. When will the Yeezy D Rose be released? Probably I'm by the end of 2020, I want to say. At least fingers crossed. I mean, they said coming soon. He said coming soon. So what does that mean? I don't know. But my guess, by the end of 2020, we're going to get one. All right. You all set? We got her? All right. So a lot of you guys might not be familiar. She is another fellow sneaker YouTuber. And I'm excited to have her on. Talk about some sneakers. Especially talk about some women kicks. Because women's kicks right now are hot. But let's get talks with TJ in right now. Hello.
Hey, what's going on, Roszko?
Not too much. What's going on? How you doing?
I'm doing great. Hopefully the chat is doing great because it's funny. They're like, who the hell is TJ?
Oh, it's okay. No, who cares? That's why I wanted to, get you on here because I know you make a lot of good content and maybe my subscribers probably haven't heard of you because it's, me, Adidas guy.
No, it's okay. You can blame AJ for it.
Come on.
I told AJ, I said, I'm going on Roszko's show tonight. He's like, you got to rock the anti-stripe club shirt. You got to rock it. So This is the reason. This is the only reason.
Why is he keep coming at me like that, man? He took a shot at me too with that whole. Well, hey, it went viral for him though on that post.
It went very viral for him. He sent it to me before he posted it, and I go, "Here we go, trolling Adidas again."
It's all right. It's all right. I thought it was kind of funny too. So, so I like to start off by just asking you, what was your latest sneaker pickup? Do you have them? Do you have the show?
It's kind of a well. So the latest one I got, it's not here. So there's a brand new trading platform called Trade Block that actually just launched. It went live today. I'm one of their beta testers and creators. One of the content creators with them, and I traded a dead stock pair of Bread Force because I already have a pair, and cash on top to get the 2020 Black Sakai waffle that just released this year. So that's on the way. Super excited. It's bringing back the true buy, sell, trade in sneakers. It's truly bringing back the art of trade. So I'm very excited. So that's the latest pair that I copped as of like 10 o'clock this morning. That went through. Now, in terms of in-hand pickup, it's kind of a secret only because I have to debut it in a lookbook this weekend.
Oh, okay. All right. That's all right. Yeah, you got a hint?
It's an OG from 2015, if that helps people.
OG for 2015. I have no idea.
It's not even one. It's two pair from 2015 that came out.
Yeah. Well, I saw you got those off-white 4s.
I do. You know what? Since I saw your title, we were talking about women's kicks. I figured I would bring a few women's kicks up here. So I do have the off-white 4. So shout out to those in my chat who are in here. So I know Wes is in here. I know Controversial Wolf is up in here. Beastmo 1130. Appreciate you guys. So Premise Anthony, there's no Yeezys in my collection, and you know this. You know this. But shout out to my guys Wes and Wolf for being in here. Because they knew this was going to be a Adidas versus Nike thing.
Yeah, no, but how'd you get them?
So I actually hit on the exclusive women's access. So I have the J23 app, and I know the news came out in there, and it was just Virgil's like little tweet or little blurb of like, "Hey, ladies first," and everybody was like, "Okay." So I have two phones, so I was literally sitting here with both my phones, and I'm like, "All right, what do you mean, ladies first?" And then I hop on my phone, and it says, "Drop exclusive access, buy now." I didn't think twice. I just hit buy now.
That's crazy.
I didn't pay for extra shipping. You know how you get so afraid that if you try to alter the shipping to the 2-day $5, it's going to next day it'll be gone. I didn't do that, and they went through and they arrived, and I was able to unbox them. So I know Monsieur Banana, she did like a live unboxing of hers.
Yeah, I think I've seen that. Yeah, but that's crazy though. I've never. I think they probably because I know they hate me. I've never got exclusive access on anything on the Sneakers app. Like, it's just impossible. I feel like either it's all luck or they must know from your account or something. I don't know.
So from what I was told, or at least the way they try to do it, now, I don't know if this is all the time. I don't know if this is like back in the day, because I've received exclusive access one other time, and it was for when these dropped. So when the women's satin shatter backboards dropped, they dropped on like a Friday, and I got access that Wednesday, and I kept trying on my app and it wouldn't go through. And _game on Instagram, she posted her guide. And I go, "How'd you get in?" She goes, "You need to go on the desktop and go in that way." And I went through zero problem. So I got exclusive access for that. But I think what they try to do, especially for the women, is like identify the women, the profiles that are set to female. They kind of do look at your buying history. And I think it also helps like how you engage with the app, right? So whether it's Nike, whether it's sneakers, I buy a lot of random stuff off there. I bought a sweatshirt, hat, socks, pants, shorts. So as you engage with it, I think it helps them understand like you're a real person. You truly are engaged with the brand itself. And that kind of gives them like, "Hey, let's give you a chance for exclusive access." At least that's how I understand it.
That's how I always thought. I thought if you spend more on the app, you might have a better chance. But then again, I've seen people just sign up on the app, brand new accounts, and they get straight through. They hit.
I don't know the perfect science to it, but I know when it comes to like the women's exclusive releases, they at least try to identify the female accounts.
Well, I thought that thing, the whole with the Virgil thing, I thought that was great. I thought that honestly was a great idea. I mean, the shoe was made for you guys, for you girls out there. Like, and then all of a sudden, like, you knew if it wasn't going to happen like that, all the guys were gonna scoop them up at least.
Everybody, and I even like, so I got my pair, and then another female sneakerhead. She's like, "Well, since you have your pair, can you help me get my size on Saturday?" I was like, "Absolutely!" And I tried, and it was just like no luck on Saturday for her.
Yeah, I mean, every Saturday the sneakers app is trending about how trash it is. So it's just it's been a rough year. It's been a rough year. It's been a rough year.
I work in the sneakers app division and like walk down a street and like have that I work there because you might get attacked.
Well, I don't know. Like I just like even for me personally, I haven't hit any. I hit one shoe the whole year on sneakers app, and I do live cops for all the releases, and I've hit once, which is so. It's just like it's crazy how it's been working. But granted, I do it fair. You know, I do manual. I'm not a bot user. I don't support bots. You know, that's my thing.
I don't have a bot. So anything that I've ever copped, if you look at my purchase history, it's all things. It's all manual. I got lucky for the shock drop for the Flint 13 during the last dance. So I got lucky because when J23 sent the link, I went straight to desktop. I didn't even go to try to go through the app. I just went straight to desktop, and I was able to check out, no problems, no worries. Huh. And then I doubled up at work because Kids Foot Locker got them in.
I think maybe next time I'm gonna try chat. Maybe next time I'm gonna try on the desktop since I have it, but I've never tried on desktop. I always go on my phone. But maybe I'm just.
I just think it crashes. I think the app it never seems prepared for the traffic that's going to come on there.
Well, as soon as it goes live, you hit it and then it just spins for like a few seconds. So I wonder if that kind of screws it up for a bit, depending on your internet or whatever you're.
I log out. So like whenever I get on my phone, it automatically, as soon as like 10 o'clock hits, it says sold out. So I log out and actually I log back in, and that's when it shows me all the sizes available.
Maybe we talk about some tips and tricks on the sneakers app. Hey, I don't know. I'm taking all the advice. I'll tell you that for sure. Someone says, Malcolm, yo, Roszko, she's a bot.
Sneaker Fetish on here. He's got a channel on here. He did a 15 to 16 minute video on like tips and tricks to cop in sneakers app, because it's actually recommended you're not just on your phone like immediately, like minutes before, that you actually log off a little bit. And make sure you engage with the app, I guess is what's said. So watch the little videos and the clips and the content that's on there. Yeah. Like it, watch it, engage with it, swipe through. It might help you.
I probably, I see all the polls that they put out, but maybe, you know, like you said, be more engaged with it. It might be the trick. But honestly, I'll take any advice as much as possible on that stupid thing. Yeah, someone said can't join them for bots. No, never. There's so many shoes coming out nowadays that as soon as you take an L, it's like easy to forget on. It's easy just to move on to the next one.
I go back, like we're not even through second full week in August, and I think I've already caught 5 shoes.
Yeah, just going back.
Been on retail sites. Yeah, I've already caught 5. 2 are from eBay. 2 are from one from Mercari. Actually, 3 from eBay, 1 from Mercari. And 1 from Kids Foot Locker, and then the trade on Trade Block.
So you paying resale on these?
Are
these like big, high, tight, like $1,000 shoes? Because everything feels like nowadays is like $500 to $1,000.
No. I'm not. I struggle to pay that, and that's only because I simultaneously am still making sure like I pay on student loans, even with them being in forbearance because they're government student loans. I'm still trying to be responsible. It would be really easy to take that monthly payment and blow it on a good $500, $600, $700 shoe. But no, so these repairs where I had to pay maybe 50 to 60 above retail for the 2015 OGs that I was able to pick up. But if you go on StockX per pair, they're going like 300 in my size because I got them in a 6.5. So I feel like I came up there because I'm paying $170 for both maybe at the end of the day, so I'm only paying $340. That's going to be way cheaper than $600 on StockX for 2 of them. I will say this: I picked up a Kobe and another basketball shoe that's near and dear to me, but it's only because of the team I'm a fan of. And then I just got like another Air Max that I'm surprising everybody with tomorrow. So
the question: how do you feel about like the Kobe's that are coming out? Do you think it's going to be controversial, or what do you think? Like, you know damn well they're going to sell out instantly, and people are going to be selling them for a ton of money. But how do you feel about that?
So already, I'm pretty sure, first off, they're not even in my size. So in terms of Kobe's, because
what do you mean they're not going to have small? What do you mean they're not going to?
I don't think they're going to have grade school, from what I understand.
Oh, why? You have tiny feet? You got some tiny feet?
I got baby feet. I'm a size 6 or 6.5.
Okay.
I got baby feet. I still shop at Kids Foot Locker, so I have baby feet. I just don't think so. Like the Kobe's I have, I don't have tons of. I don't have tons. I have one. I absolutely love the silhouette of the 10. So I have the Crimson 10 that's in my closet, and because they are wider based, I can go with a 6 or a 6.5. From what I've seen, though, that Pro Trail 5 coming out, it's not going to be in grade school, which means I don't stand a chance unless I double insole it, double sock it with a men's 7, and that's if they're going to drop in a 7. They might just start at 7.5, which doesn't work for me. Now, with the controversy, because I saw Jumperman Chris's video, I had to break it to you, Jumperman Chris, but it is straight capitalism nowadays, and there's $1 to be made, which means as basketball fans or just as fans of sneakers, and maybe for me, a fan of the push he made for women's basketball to really be in the forefront of sports and respected, especially with his daughter. No one's going to care about that. They're going to buy the shoe and resell it because diehard Lakers fans, diehard Kobe fans that are still grieving, they're going to be willing to pay a price.
Oh, for sure. Which one do you like? Is this supposed to be two? There's supposed to be 2 of them, right? There's going to be 2 of them. There's going to be a Laker colorway, and then there's what's the other one that's kind of have all his records on it? That was the one that was supposed to release too, right around the same time. And they pulled it.
Black, gold, and white pair, right?
Yeah, I forget the name of it, but that one looked pretty cool.
Yeah, the black, gold, and white pair. That's the pair that I fell in love with. As soon as I saw that, I was like, man, I would absolutely want this. Then I just know, looking at it, I mean, the Laker pair is nice. People kept teasing me that the dunk I have spinning.
Someone said they're saying chat saying 3. There's 3 of them.
There. Okay. Yep. My fault. There's 3. I know black, white, and gold. Lakers colorway. It's not the Chaos that's releasing, is it? Is it like that Chaos colorway?
They said 3 Pro Trials, huh? I just know the black and gold one because I know that was the one that was supposed to release right around the time, and they pulled it. And I seen his the obviously the girl that plays in WNBA, she's been rocking them. From Oregon, but now she plays.
Yeah. Big Stage. That's what the black, gold, and white one. It's called Big Stage.
Big Stage.
That's and then it's like I'm not sure if the EYBL is going to be one that's releasing. I know there are 3, but it might be the EYBL that's releasing also.
Huh. Oh, there's a green colorway, people are saying.
Yeah, that's the EYBL that's releasing, but first off, Wolf, I don't have a bot. Stop tainting. I don't have a bot. I would listen. If I had a bot, I would have probably more SB dunks because I'm the person that came Johnny late to the party of how comfortable they are. And I was able to cop 2 this year, but I had to go on StockX to be able to get them. And now I want the J-Pack this month, but I'm not getting it. I guarantee you.
Which ones did you cop?
I have the Spectrum, the Easter Spectrum. So they're the highs. They're all pastel with the gum bottom. And then I also have the infrared, the Skate Pro, the lows. That's Dunk Low Pros. I have the infrareds, and they are nice.
I haven't sniffed a dunk all year. Like I haven't been able to get one. I'm not paying. I can't. It's a tough pill to swallow. For $100 shoe to pay $400 or $500 for it. I just can't do it.
I looked up. So on StockX, what did I do? I missed out because they were just limited, of course, to skate shops. I think I put a bid in for like $150 or something maybe for the lows, and I didn't bid very much more on the highs. And I just don't think those were models that were hyped up enough. I don't think the craze had really taken off because they were so early in the year. I don't think the craze had really taken off. But now that it has, listen, I saw the J-Pack and I'm like, okay, I can go back and get the shadows, green. I can maybe even get breads. And I saw those prices and I was like, nope.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the ones I regret not getting are the Syracuse and the Kentucky because even when they sold out, they were only going for like 200, 250 at the time, like early on, and now they're like they're gone. They're like 500, 600. But yeah, so we could talk about some women's kicks real quick.
Okay.
So there's like this craze, man. They're finally doing something I feel like different now. There's been this like motto behind women's kicks where, what was it, like shrink it and pink it at some point? And now it's like they're new designs. Guys want them. Well, and mostly guys are copping them, I feel like. And now, I mean, they're dropping all this heat. I mean, we just had the satins. What'd you think about those satin red ones?
So for me, it's funny because I was in a Jordan focus group for women, and I didn't know that one of them had seen my videos that I did earlier about the satins. And
did you trash them?
Me questioning, I was just curious, like what they were thinking. Not that I don't love satins. Like clearly, I have these. I have the black toe satin. So it was a little less satin than the satin shatter backboard. So I love the idea of having satin on a shoe. I get that it elevates it some, but it was the faux snakeskin. It wasn't really snakeskin. So like, this is the women's release. And it was the black Reptile 12, and it's leather all the way through, and it's supposed to have like a crocodile, a snake, an alligator, and all of this on there. So they did, and it's amazing quality on here. It's even leather on the inside as well. But this is like actually texture. Like it feels like an actual like skin. It was just stamped on for the Jordan 1 they just put out. That was my main issue. It was just like a stamp that was on there.
Yeah.
And I just felt like we got cheated a little bit there. I think I disclosed to them like, hey, with the laces, they went with like a hollow lace instead of just a regular flat lace. Like it's little changes like that I don't think we don't ask for. We want shoes that are made available in our sizes. Elevate the OGs, tweak them a little bit, different textures, different materials. Maybe you change up even the colorway sometimes, but it doesn't need to be bright neon anything. Mm-hmm. Like if you offered like a washed vintage faded coral, kind of like that washed green for the Tobro green, if you offer that, I think it would be amazing.
Well, would you be fine if they just did like, instead of just doing men's, women's, just make it unisex and just have the extended sizes and then have that for every release? Or do you like to split? Like,
at this point, sometimes when they say women's shoes, it really could just be unisex. Because if you go down to, let's say, like, I don't know, like a 3 or something, because sometimes Off-Whites did that. They went down to like a 3. And then if you go up to a women's 15, so men that wear a 13 and a half could be able to wear it, just make it a unisex shoe. That's fine. Now, I think there will be some shoes where they really are more women. I don't, there are some times when they come out with certain shoes, I'm like, I don't see a man wearing that. Like when they did the 6, like the floral 6 that came out, it was just all bright yellow.
Oh, yeah.
Men were actually mad though that wasn't in their size. Like, guys, this kind of screams like a women's shoe. Has a big flower on the front, kind of screams women. But some shoes I think could be just for women. But I'm okay if they just make it unisex, because you know what? Then there's not quality sacrificed. Like right now, I have to go down to grade school to be able to wear certain releases that come out, and now I'm sacrificing quality just so I can have a shoe.
Yeah. I mean, I think some of that stuff, obviously, I think some of the stuff, like you're right, like the yellow 6s, I don't think like that would be like, most guys would rock that. But I feel like they should just stick with unisex and just do one full size and have it range the whole thing. And plus, most guys are copping it, and they don't, it's confusing as hell trying to convert your size to a woman's size. I'm there all day trying to flip-flop back and forth, figure it all out. But
so rule of thumb, whatever your size is, you need to just go down a size and a half. So no matter what, like, I have women that come in the store all the time for Kids Foot Locker, and they're like, I have no idea what size I am. And I'm like, what are you wearing in women's? And they're like, I wear 8. I'm like, okay, you need to get a 6.5 in kids or a 6.5 in men's if you were to go buy a men's shoe. Because some men's runners and trainers, right, Nike Flyknit racers and things like that, will go down to a 6.5. So it's always a size and a half up for you as a man of whatever your men's size is.
Yeah, I just know, like, every time I try to change my settings in the sneakers app, it changes it again. It's all wrong, comes back screwed up. And I think that,
do you know how many men they screwed over like last Saturday or 2 Saturdays ago when the 4 dropped? Men changed their setting. Like one of my friends did that, CO Now 23. He's got his sneaker channel. So he went to go cop, and he was actually trying to cop in his size. When the purchase went through, they still converted it back. So it ended up fitting his girlfriend, and thankfully she liked them. But yeah, he tried to put in the equivalent. He tried to switch his to a women's, and they still switched it back.
Yeah. I mean, that's what happened to me. I think I ran on a rant, and I like flipped out on stream because I was like, that process of changing the sizes and have it ready to go. And then all of a sudden they switch it back. So, but yeah, they have like the laser orange that's coming out too. So that one looked really good.
So a lot of men are mad about that. If they're big 3 fans, I think some people are going to customize it and make it like a Laker 3, which that works because nobody wants to pay for the actual like Laker 3 that came in that pack. I'm passing on it simply because there are so many other shoes that I already went after this month. So
yeah, I think they look like kind of like I think it's in like a Tennessee. It's like a Tennessee Vol color. I think that's what I heard.
It's kind of like what would they call it? They call it kind of like a sunset orange or laser orange. So it's never even called yellow. It's like laser orange, but like my Dunks are considered laser orange, I think, and it still looks like a very Laker-ish vibe.
Answer my question. What was your question? If you guys have any questions, shoot them. We're here. Roszko, are there any shoes more comfortable than Yeezys for under $400? No Ultra Boost. What? No Ultra Boost. That's probably about. It's probably gonna be a best.
In the chat, Roszko's people will think Roszko is the best. my crew will think I am the best. That's okay. That's all right. They're like he literally is in like
it's just Roy. Roy's a good kid. He's like I think he's like 10 years old, 12 years old. He's always in here. He's a good kid. I like Roy.
I promise. I doubt that Roszko is the best. I promise.
But yeah, hey, if you guys just joined, smash that like button. We got Talks with TJ. She's another YouTuber. If you want, after this or right now, go check her out. Go check her channel out. Go hit that subscribe button. Go check her videos. She makes really good content. We have her on tonight talking about some sneakers, some women's sneakers. We'll talk about everything tonight. Talk about how bad the sneakers app was for a little bit and some tips and tricks. But
I appreciate it. Okay, so Christopher Marquez, he's like, why no Yeezys, TJ? For me, when it comes to Adidas, so this is not that I dislike Adidas. It's not that I have anything against them. Funny part is, most people don't know, I ran in Adidas in high school for track. My practice shoe that I ran in, it was Adidas, and then my spikes were actually red, black, and silver Adidas, and it clashed 100% with our uniforms because they were navy blue, silver, and white. I don't have an issue with Adidas, but whenever it comes to the style of what Adidas may put out versus the equivalent of what I could buy in a Nike or a Jordan, Adidas never seems to win that edge. It just never does. From the silhouettes, the designs, Adidas doesn't win that edge. I'm just sorry.
What's good about sneakers? Everyone's got their favorites. All right, everyone's got different tastes. There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, don't you have a Nike tattoo? Like that's how dedicated you are.
On my ankle,
I've seen your sneaker pics. I've seen your sneaker pics where you have like a Nike swoosh on your ankle.
I have the symbol of Nike Athena on my elbow. So yeah.
So everyone's got their different. I don't know if I'm gonna get an Yeezy tattooed on me. I'll go that far.
You don't want a big old picture of Ye like right on your arm.
No. Maybe if I had to do a bet or something, I lost a bet, or maybe I'll do a video when I hit 100,000 subscribers. We'll do something stupid, but nah, not right now. Adidas equals comfort, Nike equals style. Yeah, I guess you could say that. Adidas has been pretty bad this year, I would say, as far as design standpoint. But I think they know that.
I think their 4B is really innovative and it looks amazing. It looks really cool. But the price point they originally premiered it's just so high. It just kind of, I think it just missed the mark. Yeah.
Yeah. I think right now it's $200. Now it's $200, but they already missed the mark. Gotta get. I respect the collabs with other YouTubers. TJ is on the come up. There you go.
I appreciate it.
You got some people.
Mojo Kicks for the sub. I appreciate it.
So since you don't like the laser orange, you think those are trash?
I don't think they're trash. I'm just not.
No, it's either they're hot, they're fire, they're trash. Which one?
You know how it is. In Thinker YouTube, you have to avoid the trap, right? Just because we showcase product on our channels, people think because it's dropping, you're supposed to get it.
Yeah.
And that's the trap that people run into, and I'm just like, no, like I can like it. I'll even give you my thoughts on it. It doesn't mean it's going to go in the collection. And that's also because there's an older shoe that may catch my eye. I may rather go back for it than what's coming out. I may weigh the options of would I rather pay the same price of a new release versus something that's older but means a little bit more.
What about the Union 4s? What do you think of those?
I feel let down. I feel disrespected by Union. Like, in terms of my grails, I have like OG grails I still need to hit. I still need to get. I have hype grails. So OG grails, I still need to go and get the 2016 Bread 1 because I feel like it's probably the most comfortable, really good leather quality, especially for US. For hyped, Union 1, it's up there. I need both pairs. It's probably happening the very second student loans are paid off. I'm probably just going to cop both. But I had it in my mind. I saw the renderings. I saw the fan pictures, and I'm like, that's what a Union 14 look like? Awesome. And
Wait,
then
yeah.
the actual shoe came out. I thought it was a joke. I thought it was like pandemic trolling. I didn't understand. And then they're like, no, this is the real shoe.
Yeah, it's the real shoe. I mean,
what was the entire team on? Like, what was the entire team on? What substance was consumed to think this was a good idea? Like, I'm not for it. And it's only a disappointment because I know what union is capable of. And this is what we got. And they tried to do the whole tongue thing and make it seem like it's going to be better. You can cut the stitching on the tongue. That doesn't help. I still don't like it.
Yeah. Hold on one second.
Buy it and resell it.
Give me one sec. You're lagging a little bit. Hold on. Let me move you and come back. Hold on one sec. Hello? You hear me? Did I lose you? Hey, Jimmy.
He said Ivy Park, her own fan base doesn't want that. Oh my goodness. Yeah, when the Ivy fan part came out, so this is the thing. Since we're still live. I think it truly came down to Adidas somewhat thinking like, hey, Beyonce is top of the top always, and she's got an amazing diehard fan base. So let's get with Beyonce, do a whole line, and it'll sell like crazy. Which here's the thing: a lot of people, a lot of women that are into Beyonce, they had no idea what the sneaker game was like. They didn't know things sell out instantly. They didn't know there's a buffer. They didn't know you have to get in line. They didn't know there's a waiting room. They didn't know any of that. So it was funny to see their reactions of them being pissed off when the line came out. I thought I thought her burgundy pair looked really good, but again, it was not something I was about to go after.
Hey, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay. All right. It looks like you're lagging a little bit. Hold on. Trying to fix this for you. New shoes coming out at 424.
Intercepted the call.
The bots are trying to shut it down. Hold on. Chat, is it lagging? We're back. Can you guys hear me? Yeah, it's lagging. Am I lagging right now? Am I lagging? Nah, I'm good. Need elevator music. Hold on, let me get her back in here. You're good? Okay. All right. TJ was like, what? Speak up. Come on. Hey, if you guys are new here, if you guys joined, smash that like button. She'll come back in. We'll get her back in. Yeah, she'll come back in. Let me see. She's probably restarting. Where does she stay? We'll ask her. We'll ask her. How are you two celebrating 824? What's 824? What's 824? Bro, show your new grails. Oh, my new grails. We'll save this for later, man. We gotta save these for later. Yeah, she never lagged. What do you mean? She got banned for being a bot. Let me see. Maybe I have to send her. Hold on. Maybe she needs a new stream key. 1 second. It's lagging. It's the Yeezy gods. They don't like her. Roszko, you doing a live call for the Sean Weatherspoon's A6 Saturday? Where are they dropping? Where are they dropping? Where are they dropping? We're going to get back in here real quick. Why are there 5 thumbs downs? What's up with that, with the BS hate? I don't know. I know those people. There was already down votes before they even started. They're trolling you. You're not lagging, dude. Okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you, Trap Man. Roszko, how much for the Air Yeezys? How much you want to pay for them? I won't sell them to you for $5K. How about that? $5K. Dead stock. They're dead stock. All right. Let's see if we can get her in here. All right. You ready? Okay. She's back.
We're good. Apparently, it's my tablet didn't want to work tonight. Which, of course, the night I go live, of course, it doesn't want to work.
It's all right. It's all right. So what we talking about? Oh, someone asked a good question. They want to know where you're from.
So I'm actually from Michigan, actually right around the Detroit area. My phone number is still 313 area code, which that baffles people's minds because then they always ask me, so why do you have a Southern accent? And I can't answer that question. I'm sorry.
You do sound like you're like from Indiana or something.
I live in Indiana right now, which maybe that's why I have a somewhat Southern accent. I don't know.
That makes sense. So you Colts fan?
Big Colts fan.
Go Pats.
But you know what? Well, listen, I don't know that I'm going to have that big of an issue now with the Pats.
All right, but we'll see. We got Cam. We'll see what he does.
I think, listen, if he's utilized the right way, we all know. I still think Bill Belichick is a genius. I'm not one of those people that thinks, oh, it was just all time. Like, I think it's going to be a mixture of everything, but I think Bill Belichick will be just fine. I don't think he's going to get, be just fall all the way off the wagon. I don't think that's going to happen.
I'm just fingers crossed. Just please be a football season. I know that you saw today college football is canceled, so no Michigan football.
Do you know what that feels like when you finally get your Saturdays back? Like, I will only work at Kids Foot Locker 11 till 3 now on the weekend. So I'm like, okay, 3:30 games, night games, perfect. And then I saw that.
I will not know what to do for like some of the big games on Saturdays too. Like some of those Saturday night games.
I won't know what to do all Saturday. I'm that girl from 12 o'clock. First kickoff of the day, all the way through the night game. I watch the West Coast games that won't come on until, super late, like 11 o'clock my time, Eastern time. I watch football all day. I don't care who's playing. I watch it all day, and now I don't even have that luxury anymore. These are first world problems.
What about you guys? Like, is it Notre Dame big, huge over there near you? Like,
so they're split into 3 teams in Indiana. It makes 0 sense. So some support Indiana, some support Purdue. Some support Notre Dame, and then you have the people where they support Purdue football, but IU basketball, and it doesn't make sense. Interesting.
I know Notre Dame is like nationwide. Everyone, like, I've seen people over here, like even I have some family members that are huge Notre Dame fans.
It is. It's huge. It's huge in this state.
I'd love to go see a football game there. It's just because the stadium, just like how crazy the crowd would be.
Did I go on their campus? I think I had to go on their campus or drive through for something work related. I mean, beautiful campus. School has great history. It was funny. My mom was like, I always thought maybe you would apply there. I'm like, have you lost your mind? No, you never thought that I was going to apply there.
What about basketball? What are you, Pacers?
No. So this is where everyone's going to hate me. I'm a Warriors fan.
Warriors?
I'm a Warriors fan, so here's the thing. I became a Warriors fan back when I saw the whole rise of Steph Curry through NCAA March Madness, right? So when he actually went through and destroyed all the powerhouses, and this was a little skinny, undersized kid, his jersey was falling off of him, that's when I fell in love with him. And it's funny because no one cared that I liked them then. No one bothered to care, right? They still had Monte Ellis on the team, and that's where he learned how to do the tunnel shot. No one cared. He dealt with all the phantom ankle injuries after a while. And then we finally drafted Clay in 2011, and we got Draymond, which I had to get over my dislike of Draymond because he's from Michigan State Spartans. We built our team from the draft, and people respected that. We won our first ring. Everybody was cool with it. KD comes along. everybody hates me now.
Well,
Everybody hates my team now, and I'm like, I might have been better off him just not coming. I'm just gonna be honest.
well, you had your nice run. I mean, you won your ships. You had your nice little dynasty.
Splash Brothers is not done. Okay, we're not done.
I don't know about
Don't
that.
count us out. Don't count play out. Don't count play out.
We'll see. But hey, I'm glad actually you brought that up. So, you're a huge Steph Curry fan. So there was big news this week. I don't know if you made a video on this yet, but Steph Curry is branching off. He's going to be his own Jordan brand for Under Armour. Have his own
Essentially,
logo.
yeah.
How do you feel about that? Do you think it'll be successful, or do you think it'll work?
So it's going to come down to what's he actually going to put out and release. And I don't mean from a clothing standpoint, right? Because diehard Under Armour fans will buy that. But in terms of his shoes, that's where they've always lacked in huge success for him. The silhouettes they don't, first off, they're not really universal in terms of you being able to wear it on the court and outside of the court. And I think that becomes the problem. For people that are just buying his shoes for performance, they buy them, no problem. But let's be honest, a lot of us are just casual basketball players at this point in our lives. So we're not buying tons of shoes unless we're like wear testers and we're Chris to wear our shoes on the court. So we may want something that can transition from the court. I'm just getting some shots up to I'm going to go out on a day in the city and I want to be able to still wear whatever shoes I had on the court. His shoes don't offer that. Now, to me, the Curry 6 did offer that, and it's actually one of the shoes I just picked up. So I was able to secure the Oakland pair because, of course, it was very special with them moving pretty much to San Francisco. So I have the Oakland pair on the way. I think it could do well. It's all going to depend on what silhouettes come out, especially that very first one. What's going to be that flagship that comes out under his branding? Because, right, it was really like Air Jordan with Air Jordan, He started off with the 1s, 2s, and 3s. So it was really like, 2 out of
that
3?
was technically Nike, right? Jordan brand didn't fully start till later on in the 90s, right? Or something, if I'm not mistaken.
It was so he had 85. Yeah, 85 for the 1. Then we just kind of had to wait because his Jordan 4 didn't come out until 9. So
yeah, I don't think
it's gonna take. I think they'll give them like maybe 4 silhouettes. They'll probably give them 4 silhouettes. You get 4 tries, maybe 3, maybe it's 3 swings and a miss, and it might not do well. I want it to do well because he is one of those iconic faces, and he gives something for the smaller players. Right? I was a small player. I can't go in the paint and wreak havoc on anybody. I have to stand out. I have to stand outside of the paint and do that. Well,
he's definitely a likable player. I don't know anybody that really looks at Steph Curry and be like, oh, I hate that guy. You know what I mean? He doesn't have that
You do know that happens, right? A lot.
Not like Kevin, not like KD, not like LeBron. Even though there's a huge everybody loves LeBron, but there's still a good amount of people that don't like LeBron.
So a lot of people respect Curry. When it comes to the older players, though, he actually doesn't get a lot of respect from the older players, and I think it's because he came in and he changed the game and made it his own, and he did it in a way where. Oh, well, think about it. Most people will take, I'll just body you out of the way. I'll just use my force. I'll just use brute strength. What can you do if he releases that fast? What also can you do if he will draw you out just a few feet past half court? And he actually is a threat at that level. So I think it frustrates older players that it's not the same game, right? He changed it. He made it his own, and people are upset.
He pulls up from half court. You see every NBA player now does that. What's his face from Atlanta does it all the time.
Lil Trey.
Yeah, he does it all the time. Just crisscross back and forth, then just pulls up randomly from half court, basically.
I love Lil Trey. I think he could be. I think he could be something special. That kid is quick.
Oh yeah.
If he doesn't face a lot of injury, I think he could do well. But because he is smaller frame, he's gonna put some weight on.
But I just find it curious because with Steph, I mean, he's already he's going to year 10?
Because he got drafted in 2009, so I think 2009 is when he got drafted. So he's in his 10th year. He just
do you think it's too late? Do you think it's so late in the game now to have his own brand? I think they should have did it when when they were winning. They should have.
So when he was the golden child, when he was back-to-back MVP, when he was unanimous MVP, that would have been the time to drop it.
Yeah.
That would have been the time. Now, don't get me wrong. That was when they were dropping the 4s and the 5s, and we were just kind of like, why? That's my thing. I love him dearly, but I look at his shoes and I'm like, no.
I mean, there's not many Under Armour shoes. I mean, I only can name a few people that even wear Under Armour. Well, Steph, and then from basketball, just Steph, really.
Who did he just? Oh, they just signed somebody. He just signed somebody else though. He just did a post where he welcomed somebody else like into the Under Armour family.
Oh, did
And
he?
I feel bad. I feel bad. I can't remember who it is.
Well, I know some like that like Under Armour brand kind of excels more in the football realm. I know that with their cleats, they have Brady, they have Cam, they have a lot more athletes in that. So,
Well,
maybe.
what do we know Under Armour for, right? It was Click Clack. It was always the Click Clack.
Oh yeah, yes.
Cleats on the old commercials.
Yes. Oh my God, yeah. I just remember. Yeah, you just remembered that. Holy crap, yeah.
I know that's dating and aging myself.
Oh, Joel Embiid. That's right, Joel Embiid. Thank you,
Chad.
Chad.
It is. Okay.
Yeah, because I think Seth Fowler did an unboxing for his shoes or something like that. That's right.
I knew it was somebody.
Someone said FUBU over Under Armour.
In terms of Under Armour, I have friends that were diehard Under Armour fans just for performance stuff, like for running and everything. They would always have it. But for me, it really was just always Nike. Now, I do have a few Under Armour pieces, but it's just stuff I think I was gifted like over the years.
Yeah. Interesting. So, hey, if you guys have just joined in, smash that like button. We got Talked with TJ joining with us tonight. She is a fellow sneaker YouTuber. Go check out her channel. Go subscribe. She makes awesome content. We got her on tonight talking about some sneakers. If you guys have any questions in the chat, feel free. We'll try to answer them. Or if we do, if they're good questions, we'll answer them. If not, we'll probably ignore them. Puma basketball thoughts. What do you think about Puma basketball?
I think they're doing good because they're capturing all of the younger players, and that's who this current generation is connecting with, right? They're connecting with the Kuzmas and all the different younger players. So like for us, it's still the older ones that we kind of connect with, but it's those younger ones. So if they can get them in now, again, it comes down to, can you get them quality signature lines? So when their signature shoe comes out, is it something kids gravitate to and they want to get? If you can make a line like that first line be as good as the Giannis was, the Freak one, then I think they're onto something. I mean, I would probably think Puma stock will rise quite a bit over the next few years.
I feel like they have good athletes. I mean, they do have like the younger athletes. I think Kuzma's a big one for them. Yeah,
Kuzma's a big one, and I mean they add all of the younger ones, and it's hard for me to keep up with them. I'll be honest with you.
And then all of a sudden just now have J. Cole. Like J. Cole has a basketball shoe now. And apparently, I've seen it sold out everywhere. It's got resale value. People are trying to resell it for a ton of money. This caught me by surprise.
J. Cole bridges that gap. So I think there usually is where you hopefully have somebody that's in tune enough with whatever culture they're trying to tap into that it makes sense for them to get a shoe. So I respect the fact that Kendrick Lamar, he did like more laid back lifestyle type of shoes with Nike, right? The Cortez and things like that.
I bet if you met him, he's probably a chill ass dude.
Right, there we go. He made some house shoes that said like "damn" on them. That was it. Yeah. And with J. Cole, he'll look at you up and down like, all right, you want to go 1-on-1? You want to do dunk contest? So I think it was perfect. Now I want to see some of the other colorways of the Dreamer come out and see what those look like. But yeah, I know Jock unboxed them. I think Seth had them. I think a Sneaker Life got them as well. So they looked. I mean, they did a good job with storytelling. The box was nice. Even the bottom sole design was nice. I think they did a great job with that shoe.
But isn't he rumor has he get a tryout for the Pistons? Apparently he wants to be in the NBA. And
the Pistons tweeted at him, I think, and they said something like, "Hey, we either got a spot or we got time to come on over." And everybody just kind of looked like, "Wait, are they trolling? Is this serious?"
I mean, hey, if he wants to go for it, I mean, sure, go for it, bro. But it's not.
What do you think? Do you think they would do like a 1-day contract or something?
If they do, it's all publicity. I mean, unless
you don't think he'll get any court time?
No. You think he would? I mean, maybe right now in the bubble, since it's all these games are meaningless now. If you watch it, they're absolutely meaningless. Some of these games, so maybe. Right now.
Listen. Shout out to Devin Booker because he's turning these meaningless games into something. He took Be Legendary to the full extent, and they're 6-0 right now in the bubble, so they'll probably go undefeated. To be honest with you, but I don't know if they go through all of the process of doing, the physicals, a full tryout, maybe giving him a day's contract. I think that would be legendary. and see what he's got to prove. Because NBA players, especially young ones, they're gonna look at him like, dude, we grinded all college.
Bro,
we broke ourselves down.
I would be going right at him. I would be going right at him, man. Because people say he can ball. I've seen him like post like there's videos out there of him hooping in like the YMCA in New York or something with all these NBA athletes, and he can shoot. But I'm telling you, if there's like some guy that's trying to make the team or something like that, and you're looking over at him, I'd be like, yo, let's go, bro. I'm about to posterize you. I'm posterizing you.
Rasheed Wallace, flagrant foul. Watch.
I want to posterize you so I can get that all over viral on the internet. That's what I would do. The mods here acting like hall monitors. He's like, yeah, I'm 6'5". I'm 6'5". Chill. I'm not some P with the Hornets and the Raptors. What? The mods here, chat, man. If you guys got any questions, let us know real quick. LeBron's a free ride. I don't know about that. But
okay, I'll at least answer Ghost Triple C. He said I asked the A1 question. Is she single? Yes, Ghost. I am single. All
right, yeah, I was gonna ask that.
I don't need gets asked on every live.
Last time, all I get is simp. He's a simp. That's all I get all night. Ask her about Warren Lotas. You seen the Warren Lotas dunks?
I did. I saw the controversy around it. Because I was watching Chris's live and you were on there with Marco and Alvin.
Yeah. Dude, I don't know. What do you think? Just quick. What do you think?
So, correct me if I'm wrong. He chose to do his own custom, but then his custom was sent off to be manufactured.
Yeah.
That's what's happening.
And it looks like a dunk. It looks exactly like a dunk.
Looks exactly like a dunk. So much like a dunk that I don't know. I guess I don't know if he would get sued by Nike because it's so close to likeness. And I only say that because Skechers somehow gets away with making every shoe look like a Nike, but they differentiate it enough where they're not hit with like an actual like lawsuit. Yeah. So to me, listen.
I like
it's not an authorized shoe, so let's be real. A lot of people are just gonna call it fake.
Well, it's his own brand, which is fine. I mean, anybody can make their own brand on sneakers, but I think I said it, they were fire at first, but then I kind of came around, and it kind of feels like, I don't know, someone in your class sitting right next to you is just looking over at your work and literally just copies it. Like, that's what I feel it is, and it kind of rips off of, like, the classics of, like, the Stussy Dunks and, like, the Heinekens that were originally made.
Now, I think a lot of people would feel differently and feel better about it if it were like, okay, so some of the designers, I'm not sure if it's Johnny's Kicks or not. I always forget his name. But I think he took like actual Sakai's or different models, like actual authorized models, and he customized them to look like Chunky Dunks. And people were fine with that, right? No problem. You took a Sakai, you customized it like Chunky Dunk. If he did that, I don't think there would be as much backlash or controversy. But because it's a shoe that's meant to look like another actual Nike, but it's not a Nike, I think that's where he's going to
happen to be the hottest shoe out right now is Dunks at this time. I don't know.
It's stellar marketing. Don't get me wrong. It is stellar marketing.
For sure. He knew what he's doing. That's why he makes bank.
I don't know. I have to think about, like, even when you want to do certain things, like, is it worth it? Is the sum total of everything you're about to go through worth it? Not for this, it wasn't. At least for me, it wouldn't be.
Yeah. I mean, he'll be all right. I bet some rappers will wear it and he'll be all set. But
so Secret Fetish said, who gets their first signature shoe, Jason Tatum or Zion Williamson? They pretty much bet the house on Zion, right? Yeah. I feel like they bet the house on Zion. I feel like people don't give Jason Tatum his just due because he's been a problem for Boston. Well, I don't know. Yeah, he's been a problem for Boston. I would at least say that. So.
Ooh, we got him we're gonna sign the max. We're bringing the Brinks truck for him. He ain't going nowhere. He ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, they're gonna pay Jason. They're gonna pay Jason till Kingdom Come.
No way.
I would actually like to see Jason get his first signature shoe, and I only say that because, like, I think Zion gets so much hype because he's this overly powerful player, and people forget Jason's been putting in the work. Like, let's look at previous. Playoff runs, and as we were building right up to the playoff in previous seasons, that young kid had to carry a lot. And I think he did an amazing job to the point where LeBron was giving this kid accolades on top of accolades. So I think you give Jason Tatum a signature shoe. Let's see what happens.
We'll see. I think he will. I think he'll get one eventually. He'll get one eventually anyways. I think they have to bring in, Nike or Jordan. Well, he's with Jordan now, so that kind of.
Yeah. But it's going to be a little bit different because they always just make you wear whatever the Jordan team.
He got some good PEs. I mean, he's got the 34 PEs. He's been rocking those. I think he had some
Welcome to the Jungle. Is that what it is?
Yeah, they had one with that. But I mean, he should have just stuck with Nike. But unfortunately, Nike wanted to give him an oversized electronic sneaker to wear, which I don't blame him for dipping on that one.
I think it's like, think about when you're a kid and you're like, oh, Jordan wants to sign me. You go with that. You're just like, no, it's fine.
Oh yeah. Oh, dude,
I think that's what Luka did. You're just like, what? Yeah, no, I'll go over there.
Yeah, the cool gray 11s, right? He's pulling those out, getting those for free.
Luka has everything, but you know what? Luka can have everything. Luka is this generation's Larry Bird, and possibly could be more.
They gave him mids though.
Listen, mids hold weight nowadays. Big and Brown said, "Can we see the current?" I don't have them. I just purchased them this morning, so I think the seller is shipping them out. I don't have them yet, but if you stay tuned on my channel, I have to unbox like 5 pairs of shoes in the next 2 weeks.
There you go. Let's make sure you go check her out. Make sure you go subscribe to her channel. Someone said D Rose signing with Yeezy. No, he's with Adidas. He's got like a 20-year, 30-year contract with Adidas. I mean,
he's with Adidas, but I do think they'll do a collaboration with Yeezy for him. Outside of that weird foam runner we saw.
Yeah, no, I think his wife would loves that shoe, the foam runner. So I think that probably had something to do with it. But like,
do you hear what happened? Did AJ tell you what happened?
What happened?
So, I think his D Rose's wife actually saw that viral video that
did she?
He made.
Well, I mean, when she posted it, she got hit with all this hate. I felt bad. I was like, she's getting all this hate, but then clearly, like, you could tell, like, those are like 5 times too big for her. But
she was like modeling a size 12.
Yeah, but hey, she was supporting her man, which is okay.
Exactly.
But he'll have his own basketball shoe with Yeezy at some point. I just hope like it opens the door now with Yeezy, where they'll get maybe James Harden. They'll do a shoe with James Harden. They'll do a shoe with some other stuff, or some other athletes or other rappers or something.
Well, Reebok just did what? They just did that collaboration with Harden, right?
Yeah.
He did. He wore the questions with his logo, like the Harden logo on the shoe. Because I think Iverson was talking about it when he said, like, as an old head, I'm really hoping I'm still cool enough that Harden wants to put his logo on my shoe.
I thought the whole Reebok doing that with Adidas, I think that's pretty cool, with especially the questions. I thought it was pretty cool.
I bought the questions. Are you kidding me? I bought the questions last holiday season when they did that kind of the mid-cross, the crossover pair.
Yeah.
With the blue and red. Yeah, I bought that pair.
Yeah, I think Reebok has been having some good shoes. I mean, I got the Bubba Chucks, which I thought were kind of fun and different.
I was so mad that those were just. I don't even know how. I knew I wasn't gonna get them, but when you saw like the actual friends and family or whatever the marketing care package was,
it came like a tackle box.
All out. That tackle box was amazing.
I remember when I got them, I'm like, damn, I totally forgot how big and huge these things are. So we still used to so thin sock-like shoes, low top sneakers. Then you throw on some questions. It's like, damn, I can't believe they wore these back then. A lot of Adidas players need better basketball shoes. Yeah, I think the only one that I think doesn't care is Dame, and he's like, obviously he's been killing it lately too, Dame. But
Dame's drawing a lot of unnecessary attention right now.
Wasn't he like having some beef on Twitter with someone? Was it KD?
First off, I don't know. So I
don't know who it was.
He started the back and forth with. Well, I'm not gonna say he started. He was trolled, right? He was trolled by
free throws, something like that, right? From Beverly, I think I saw.
Pat Beverly trolled him, and then also Paul George is trolling him. Which, like, Paul.
Oh yeah. Paul George. That
stop.
was it.
Like, Paul, stop. Just stop, Paul. Like, Dame has more respect to me in these streets right now. That's not a shot at Paul. Paul's an amazing young player. But Dame can at least say, y'all remember that shot? I was a meme for a whole year. Like, he can at least point to that. But the controversy came in where I think he was putting false charges on Skip Bayless, and as I like to call him, Drip Bayless was not here for it. He said, "I got the time right now," and so he said, "Shannon, give me a second. This will take a minute." So Shannon said, "Fine," and he's like, I clearly remember this conversation, and I didn't bring up LeBron. And as many times as we know Skip brings up LeBron, I think he would have remembered if he brought up LeBron. He's like, "I never brought up LeBron." And then what happened is, so Skip said, he's chilling, he's at home, and he has coworkers hit him up. So they're like, "Hey, I think Stephen A. Smith is like, Dame wants your number. Can we give it to him?" He's like, "Absolutely, give him the digits. Let's talk." And they were texting back and forth. Like at first, I think Dame came at him like, "I don't appreciate," and Skip is like, "You can call me if you don't appreciate it." They hopped on the phone immediately, and Skip's like, "What was the backtracking?" Yeah. But if we're looking at numbers, if we're looking at things like, yes, Dame has amazing numbers, he's done great things, what do we always come back to? Where's the hardware? If we're going to judge LeBron James so harshly, the same way we always do, saying, "Hey, do you have 6 rings? Dame, do you have a ring?"
I think they said, like, I think I saw a post, too, between him and, like, Paul George. I guess, like, Dame has, like, 10 50-point games, and Paul George has nothing, like 0. I mean, Dame goes off, but I just feel like
Paul doesn't. Paul gets worked by a number of players. Okay, I just think Paul needs to stop. Paul, you're not some feared two-way player for defense. You're not. You're not Klay Thompson. You're not Kawhi Leonard. You're not some feared two-way player.
We'll see when the playoffs start, because I think the Clippers have a chance. I think the Clippers with Kawhi. I think when playoff Kawhi is a different level. So
are they in? I don't know. Are they in the playoffs right now with tonight's win?
I think so.
I missed the games. I didn't get to watch any games today. My day was crazy.
I think we'll see. I know they pulled them. Not Rockets in 6. Rockets could. I don't know. I feel like this year for the NBA could be different and weird. I think it could be unexpected because of how everything went down. I know everyone's so many Laker fans, Lakers. I hear it all day long from being a Celtics fan.
I don't know about the Lakers because I didn't get to watch really all of Skip and Shannon today on Undisputed, but I think Shannon was actually like a little concerned because the Nuggets sat like all their starters, right? And the Lakers still struggled a little bit. So this is not the time. This should be like the coast period, right? Essentially. Oh, yeah. So this should be like the coast period, and you're still struggling to have your starters in against, the bench players, and you're not just smacking them around. I'd be a little concerned as well. So we'll see. I don't like storybook with 2020. It would be awesome for the Lakers to win storybook wise. Yeah. I don't know if that's happening.
I mean, especially basketball. I feel like basketball is all about rhythm. Who's hot, who's not. And now, like, people, you only played, 8 games or something like that. And now you got to, some people took games off, the rest, and now you got to go back into play. It's just.
Xavier Thompson, you think James Harden is the best? Are we talking, offensive player or scorer? If we're talking, a pure scorer, then yeah. But he's amazing. But he doesn't play defense. That's why there's the whole joke. That's why there's the whole joking video where Chris Paul's like, "Are you just gonna do nothing?"
I think I saw it was I liked how they do the court side. They had a court side view, and I saw Harden did some insane crossover and just got by somebody. He makes it look so smooth, and he's like, boom, gone.
That's what I really respect about him. Hey, the Above Average Podcast. What's up? Yeah, to me, James is that it's just smooth, right? Because you don't really suspect it because he's not a small frame guy. So he just comes up the court and you're just thinking okay, he's gonna try to body me. And it's it really is. It's kind of like poetry in motion, the way he gets by you. Now, I do believe that. Yes, Christopher Marquez. It's the 4-step traveling shot. I'm not. It's like he's doing a tryout to be a running back at some point. It's like he's getting a running start to check his 40 time, but I hate the fact that he flops, but you can't stop the fact that he's really good at scoring.
I just think he's funny. I think he's plus you don't really know too much about him. He's kind of like a very, not really talkative guy. He's very quiet. You don't hear much of him off the court.
That one face though is iconic when he's like,
yeah. And he looks I don't know. He looks like he's like a 35-year-old dad body guy with it looks like a normal person. It's not, you know what I mean? So with just a giant beard. But.
Thank you, Roman G. Thank you. It's as if they forget. How soon they forget. How soon they forget. Because who's the young player that scored 37 and a quarter? Oh, that would be D. Klay Thompson. That's right. So we act as if we've forgotten arguably the best two-way player, the best deep shooter. So you know what? Just let us come back. Let us get healthy. Okay. I think we can get the flow of Wiggins, Klay, Steph. We're going to have to kind of rebuild the bench. I'm going to be honest with you. I miss Andre Iguodala. And I miss all my players, and we're gonna get it together though. Above all, podcast. Do not come Lakers Nation me up in here. Don't do
it. We're gonna have to do like start like an NBA podcast thing, a basketball, sports, or just sports in general on YouTube.
You know what? I'll be down for that. That would be epic. We can sit here. We can look at box scores of the previous night.
Talk about everything. With our own Skip Bayless and Shannon Sharp. But yeah, if you guys, we got Talks with TJ's up in here. If you guys are new and you just joined, smash that like button. I don't know where we're at with likes, but let's see if we get up to 200 likes. It's probably not possible, but all right. Yeah, we got 120. Let's get to 150. See if we can smash that like button. I appreciate everyone for tuning in tonight. We got Talks with TJ. Make sure you guys check her out on YouTube. She has an awesome channel. Go subscribe.
Izzy said back to sneakers. Izzy said he is not here for the NBA talk.
Back to sneakers. We had the first half we went all crazy all on sneakers.
I apologize, Izzy. I apologize.
It's all right. We cover it all. We cover it all on my show. Bro, is it true the front runners are not restocking? Yes, that's true.
What sneaker do you most regret buying? Do I most regret buying? I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't really have a lot of regret sneakers. I have sneakers I regret passing on. Most of my sneakers I buy them because I wear them. My sneakers go straight to the toe. I don't buy sneakers really to resell. So I don't know that I have any regrets in terms of sneakers that I've actually bought. In terms of passing, I have a massive regret, and it's the turbo green one. It's still my biggest regret to this day.
The turbo greens from last year?
Yeah. So people were like, are you going to cop? And at first I was like, I don't really care for the way, I wasn't sure about the way it looked. The material kind of looked, it was more of that rougher finish, and I was like, no. And then everybody put them on feet, and everybody had them, and then I saw them in person, and it's my biggest regret. It truly is. So I'll probably end up trying to trade something, maybe. I know somebody wanted me to talk about like the trade platform that I use today. So if you guys are curious about that, I promise you I will have a full video, a full screen recording of how that works, like the process of it on the platform. I promise to go into all of that. I'm going to try to have that video out Saturday because I think it's a great way when we get our hands on shoes. Maybe we think, okay, is there another shoe now coming out that I would rather have? And maybe if I don't have all of the cash to pay retail or resell for it, maybe could I offer up a shoe and maybe a little extra cash on top, right? What is the stock price of the shoe I have? If I throw an extra $100 on, will that person be willing to trade? That's kind of the mindset behind it. And it's great. So I promise to have a video out like this weekend.
The only thing is, I will say, the only thing I have question though, since you just talked about that, threw that in there. The only thing I have question, all right, is with these deals, who ships who what first? You know what I mean?
Oh, so you both have to ship to Trade Block first.
Okay, so they're the middleman. They're the middleman in that whole thing.
Yeah, they middleman it. So it essentially is, right? Like the comfort and the safety of StockX and Go is the fact that you're shipping first to the actual facilitator. That other individual doesn't have your information. They look at it, they make sure everything is authenticated, and then they send the shoes off to the respected parties. So that's how it's going to be. So like I have actually right here. So my Bread 4 is right here, and I got that all packaged up. They provide you the label. I am shipping mine to them, which I think they're down in Texas. And then once everything is set, they're going to ship me my Sakai.
And they legit check it and stuff? They do the whole
Yep, they do all of that. So yeah, I bought a dead stock Sakai. That's the one thing. So when you can choose to post dead stock or U shoes. If you do U shoes, you absolutely have to have all pictures accounted for on the platform itself. And then they will always legit check. So I used them last year. They were extra called Astrolab. I used them last year. So I had the 2013 Bread 1. That shoe is just not comfortable. I don't care what anyone says in grade school. The leather, the material is not comfortable. So I traded that for a brand new New Balance 997S Bodega No Bad Days.
Yeah. Huh. I mean, I just did a trade too with some shoes. Shoes
I mean,
from
you have
scratch.
tons, right? Think
I just
about
got
it.
trade.
If we double up and you're like, hey, I can stand to let go of that. So like I have the Bread 4. I have one that I wear. I wear it quite a bit, but I take really good care of my shoes. So it still looks pretty new. So I was like, hey, I'm willing to let this go.
I don't have too many. I don't have any too many, but I do have Bread 4s. I do have Bread 4s. Those are I like 4s. Bread 4s are nice. They're clean.
It's called Trade Block. You guys can find them on Instagram right now, and people have been sharing quite a bit of content because the launch was today. So it's pretty much like in beta test. So they have, I think, 600 users are involved in the beta testing right now. And so I'm one of them. And you add to your closet. So at any point, like when you actually go to perform a trade, you can look also at a person's closet. You can see their whole closet. And if you would like to, pick other shoes in there, you can do that. And you can trade up to 3 shoes from your closet as an offering for a shoe.
There you go. I mean, I've had people hit me up. Oh, can you be the middleman transaction? I'm like, what am I getting out of it? Like,
exactly. What? Yeah, there's a fee.
That?
There's a fee you guys have to pay, and I'll definitely go over all of that. But yeah, I'll show you guys like the final pay screen. Yeah.
People are like, can we see some of her sneakers? Do you have a couple of your favorites? What's been your all right? So let's go back to sneakers. What's some have been your favorite so far this year?
That came out this year?
Yeah, like what would be your your top 5, top 3 real quick?
Oh, good Lord. What? All right. Well, I mean, clearly this is going to be one, right? Because it's arguably one of the best ones of all time. I think I have a lot of shoes that are back here.
Is that like your sneaker closet?
So this is just my display for YouTube, essentially. This is just a YouTube backdrop. This is just a YouTube backdrop. This is gifted though. This is just gifted. So I have the Aunt Pearl KD8 gifted to me from somebody, which is pretty cool. All right, take those skate deck down. No, I don't skate. I know somebody's gonna ask me. No, I don't skate.
Carlos, well, I'll show you guys later.
Yeah, this is all the stuff that I have.
She's going deep. She's going deep.
Unfortunately, I don't know why I put these at the bottom when I'm liable to pull them out.
So these are some of your favorite shoes? These are some of your favorite shoes for this year that you picked up? Nice. Fire Reds.
This is my first pair of 5s, and I feel bad.
Your first pair of 5s? Did I just say that right?
First pair. I always thought they were too bulky, and then I finally got them on foot, and I realized they're amazing. So I apologize to all my 5 lovers. I saw the error in my ways.
Flints. There you go, upon all the classics. You going with all the OGs for this year?
All right, I'll grab something that's not OG. How about that? I'll grab something that's not OG.
Oh, she's going back. She's coming back. I think the Pine Green 4s is 2021, probably, yeah. 5s are so underrated. 5s are nice. 5s are nice. I think a lot of people like the off-white 5s. The off-white 5s, I think, will be on a lot of people's top 5 list. Roszko, let's see those girls again. Carlos, I'll show you probably in the next one.
All right. Yeah, I saw that grill video of yours.
Yeah. All
right, this is another one. Shout out to Soul Play down at ATL. They helped me get this.
Ooh, those are nice. Those are going to shoot up. Those are going to be crazy expensive.
These are super, super nice. And then
ones this year.
So we got SB Box.
Ah, there you go. This came out last year, right?
No, it came out this year. This was like a January shoe.
Oh, January. Okay.
And it's like, I know that seems so long ago.
I don't know. I've been locked in my house since February.
I've been here since March 23rd. They were like, yeah, start working from home.
Yeah. Oh.
So yeah, this is the very first SB I was able to have in the collection, and it was an amazing breakdown. I would love if they did like all the OG 90 colorways. If they did them in an SB Dunk Low Pro, that would be amazing. But yeah, these are. I guess that those would actually be like my top 5 for this year.
Definitely those off-white, right? Those off-whites clearly number 1.
Listen, they're more comfortable.
You gonna beat them up? What are you gonna do?
I don't know about beat them up, they I will say this. So with the padding on the inside, they're way more comfortable than a normal Jordan 4. It's like a pillow on the side.
Really?
Yeah. It's way more plush. It's way more plush. I noticed that as soon as I went to go step into these for like the lookbook I did. They are so much more comfortable than a normal 4.
You rocking the normal stock laces? I know it came with like a bunch of laces, right?
It's so it comes with the mint laces, white and black. I've just been too lazy to change them, but I'm gonna put the mint laces in. I don't like lacing 4s because you have to go through the netting, the little eyelets, the plastic eyelets, and it becomes annoying. But I'm gonna change my laces out and put the mint ones in. Now, I saw Jay the sneaker guy. He did a sneak peek. He put the bright off-white orange ones in.
Oh, really? I mean, I would love to have those, but my size is like it's gone. It's gone. It's like
your size is like half a down payment for a car.
Yeah, no, there's no way. Not for those. I'll wait for I'll fingers crossed. If I'm gonna get any of them, like anything crazy hype, and I'm gonna pay resale, it might be those off-white bread 4s.
Those are gonna be. I mean, I would argue like collab of the year for this one.
Yeah.
But then I saw the bread 4s, and I'm like, nah, everybody's probably gonna pick that one as collab of the year.
Because it's just the OG color, and like I think it's gonna be up there with the Chicago Jordan 1s. I think like people are
it's
gonna.
It's an OG colorway, and they didn't change it so much that I don't feel like it was a disrespect to the OG. Right? You have I know it has like the ripstop that's going to go around the tongue or the toe box itself. I think he did a really good job. I don't think he overdid it with the bread 4. If you were to change a bread 4 too much, it would be a lot of hell raised about that, and I think he knew that.
The plus the black the clear back tab too. He switched that.
Yeah, so I talked about that in my video. This is an amazing feature. I don't always care when tabs are changed on the back, but the translucent tab is really nice. Of course, there's Nike Air on the back, so for all the Nike Air snobs out there, you are satisfied. You're good.
They're doing that a lot now. If you notice too, on the threes that are coming out this month, they're doing a clear back tab with like there's like a Japan and there's a Jordan 3 one too.
I will answer this since I'm sure Jumpman23 is curious. What's your favorite Yeezy? So to me, the best Yeezy that actually ever came out.
Oh, here we go.
Just my opinion. Is actually the Wave Runner.
The Wave Runner? You go Wave Runner?
I actually think the Wave Runner looks the best. I mean, to me, it really kind of signified or solidified like, hey, a dad shoe really is cool. So I love the Wave Runner. It's probably the only Yeezy I would ever spend my money on, maybe. And then I will give you guys this. The Zebra and the Beluga and the Bread are amazing. I'll give you those.
The classic ones.
I'll give you those. That's it.
I haven't seen the
September pair isn't bad.
I thought you said you like the Lennons too.
I did like the linen, and somebody claimed they were going to buy them, and that didn't happen. Watch my subscribers do it though. They're just gonna be like, oh, they're gonna know. Some of them already have my address for like other business stuff, and I guarantee you, I'm gonna see a Yeezy box just like it delivered at my doorstep, and they're gonna be like, "You have to unbox this on your channel."
You got to see the on feet pic, especially with that Nike tattoo, and
that's being covered up with long socks.
that would actually go viral a little bit.
I'm covering it up, and the only way I'm wearing something Adidas is if I have to go back and get like a lot of Warrior stuff. When the NBA was still sponsored by Adidas, a lot of Warrior stuff is still Adidas. So I would go back for that. I would go back for Matt Barnes Adidas jersey.
Oh, Matt Barnes, taking it way back.
I'm a Matt Barnes fan.
Let me see. We've been going for about an hour and a half. I think we'll probably end it a little bit soon. It's only 10 o'clock at night. Jeez, time flies. Holy crap.
It does.
But hey, if you guys got any questions, real quick, we'll do about 5 more minutes. 5 more minutes. We'll go. We'll stay on. If you guys got a few more questions, shoot them off real quick for Talks with TJ while we have her on.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
I appreciate you.
Somebody said she would send them back. I would not. I promise I would not send them back. I would be respectful. I wouldn't send them back. Xavier, my YouTube is my name right here. Talks with TJ. So I lie and say I don't do good daily content. And then there's a video like every day. So just know I lie that way.
I saw your channel. Your channel is like you already have videos already set to premiere like 3 days in advance. I'm like, how the hell you have a schedule like that? I wish I could do that.
So truth be told, well, I have a cheat because half my channel are discussions about budgeting and budgeting for your kick. So I have a cheat that way. A lot of my content is just based on me not having a new shoe or unboxing something, or I'm unboxing or styling clothes, so it's a little easier. But truth be told, my content is actually planned out outside of sneakers for June of 2021.
What?
Yeah, I have 2021, most of it, the early part.
That's
insane. I'm trying to figure out the later part.
I wish I could do that. Damn. Does she own any Nike Air Tech Challenge 2s?
I do not. No. I do not.
Fire Red 4s coming back Black Friday. Are they? Yeah, Fire Red 4s are coming back Black Friday.
They are, and who? I want the military blue 4s really bad, so I'm just waiting until next year.
Yeah, those are coming out next year, right? It's been confirmed.
Yes, and I don't know if I'll double up, but I for sure want a pair. I did get the What the 4s, and they were slept on.
What's your favorite Jordan 1?
Oh, Bread 1 all time. Easy.
Supreme. Do you have anything Supreme? Are you a hype beast? You a hype beast over there?
I just got teased today about that. So, I have 2 Supreme shirts, another Supreme shirt on the way, 2 antisocial social club shirts.
There you go.
And truth be told, I just added 2 Supreme items to my cart yesterday. So I got bit by the hype beast bug recently. Shout out to Best Laces Out. They're a sneaker boutique down in Fayetteville, North Carolina. And they make sure that, they get a lot of rare and different items in. So like the Supreme Art tees, the antisocial social club stuff. And the nice part is when you buy a SSC from them, it ships immediately. So you're not waiting a year to get your stuff. But they have a lot of things that you don't just find every day. And so that's why I'm like, if I'm going to be a little hype beast, at least I can go and get something everybody else won't have. But there are Supreme jackets and shirts. I'm still trying to get my collection up. So be on the lookout. There you go. When there's a dead month for me, like in October with sneakers, you'll probably just see a lot of Supreme stuff bought.
Hey, interesting. Well, we'll answer one more question. This one's good. Who would win in basketball, TJ or Roszko? I don't know. We'll have to see.
Roszko, you're tall though, aren't you?
I'm 6'5". But hey, if you come to a SneakerCon event or if I'm in Indiana, I will play you one-on-one. If I win, you got to wear a pair of Yeezys. And then if I lose, you can come up with something. But we'll film it. We'll do it. We'll do it for a video. And that will be it right there. I have a bum knee too. I played football. Football was my main sport. I'm not even coming at it. I'm not even acting like I played basketball in high school, but I played football in college, and I have a pretty messed up knee. So you might have.
I will take that bet. So I'm a very washed player at this point. I did go to college to play ball, even though I wasn't on academic or athletic scholarship. I was on academic, but I was that player that broke their hand the first week of practice. Yay me! And so I sat out most of freshman year with a broke hand. But yeah, we can definitely do one-on-one now. Mind you, Roszko's 6'5". I'm 5'6". So this will be interesting.
It will be good. Well, who's that guy right now on YouTube that always does like one-on-one basketball videos?
Is it Kais? Is Kais going around doing 1v1 with everybody right now?
He was, but there was I don't know who he played with.
It's this other is it Flight? I can't remember the kid's name.
Yeah. We're thinking the same, but then he plays with girls and he gets smoked by them. So it could be. I don't know
that I'm gonna smoke you. Listen, I've not played for forever. I'm not gonna lie. Like once I broke my hand, I broke my right hand too, which is my dominant hand. So it just kind of threw everything off. But so now I mostly just lift weights and run, so my old self doesn't die of a heart attack.
If the people want to see it, well, we can certainly make it happen. But hey, we got talks with TJ in the building. I want to say thank you for coming on. It was awesome to have you. If you guys don't know, you guys know about her now. You guys check her out on YouTube. Go check out her channel and hit that subscribe button. She posts, obviously, she's got videos set till 2021. The content is never going to run out on her channel. You can guarantee that. But
thank you guys so much.
I appreciate everyone for tuning in. Hey, before you leave, smash the like button on the way out. See if we get to 150 likes. But I appreciate everyone for tuning in. We're going to end it here. So we'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace, everyone.